Alright, now we're finally on. So, welcome to RPL, round 4 in Japan. And it's full qualifying, and we already have some people out for their out laps. So let's get everything situated. Yeah. There you go. I like to have that one on. And so, we already have a couple guys out. Let's see who's actually our first car. I think it's Division. No, it's Savage Hammy. So he's our first guy out in the Williams. Just riding with him for a minute. And yeah, so I've heard that apparently in the race it's gonna rain. Apparently after 15 minutes it starts. So it'll be interesting to see what the guys are gonna think of. Depends, if it's gonna rain the rest of that race, why not just use a wet setup or something like that? But we'll see. We'll see what kind of pace everyone's gonna run. And Savage Hammy, ooh, he just goes wide after the exit of Spoon. But it looked like he was on for a pretty decent lap. Yeah, it looks like he might abort it. Might try again after this. So after him, we have a Ferrari, 2 Ferraris actually. They're both on their out laps. Okay. So looking like Monkey's on his out lap. Charisma's over here, and Bradley. Ooh, Bradley seems to have spun it after Spoon. Yep, versus back on track. At least he keeps his wing, so good for him. And just keep trying. If someone else spun off. Oh, Zampa's also gone off. So a couple minutes in. And everyone was kind of messing around Spoon. So Division, it's our first car to come across the line, I think, with a 130 and the Aston. JG Laird and Savage Hammy, who I'm pretty sure he's on his second lap. Oh, he validates that second lap. Oh, tough luck for him, but at least he just gets a time. So it is only Q1. I think with 14 drivers, most of these guys are safe. I'm not too sure. There's Billy and a McLaren coming in with a 136. So good pace. Everything is still looking close. I'm not too sure what's a good time anymore around Japan after the latest update. JG coming in with 133 in the Red Bull. So who's next? I think it's Monkey next. Oh, it's Payox. I missed him. He comes in with almost a 130 flat. So let's see where Monkey comes in with the AlphaTauri. Crosses the line. Ooh, and it's a 130.5. So at least from banker laps, everyone's more or less in the 30 range. Next car, Bradley in the Mercedes. See what kind of pace he can get out of that car. Ooh, he decides to go back in. So another car, it's Formula Maxim in the Red Bull. See if he can get close to his teammate. Ooh, he goes. He's the first one in the 29s today. The Formula Maxim in that Red Bull going into the 29.8. Good lap from him. And then only 2 cars more or less out, and they're just on the out lap. So this is looking decent. It's gonna look like it's gonna be close. I wonder too, has anyone noticed how after the patch, now if you use the realistic Red Bull, it's faster in time trial? It's faster than what the realistic Merc used to be. And bro, everyone's using that, at least when it comes to like the top leaderboards, and in some tracks. But apparently that realistic Red Bull is crazy fast. I think it's Budweiser actually who just started his lap now in the Ferrari. I'm not entirely sure which car's got a buff and which car's got a nerf. We'll see more or less. At least the game is telling me a purple sector 1. So Bud is on a good lap. See how you go through the hairpin, nice and good. Go on board. Gets a good line out of there and gets on power just late enough to where the car is not going to drift out. Almost ascended sector 2. Is he up? Purple sector 2 apparently, so he could be coming in for a fast one. Last chicane. Across the line and see what kind of time he gets. Yeah, he goes fastest with 129.8. We just barely got Maxim too. 8.5 compared to the 8.7. Super close from him. Let's check out Zampa. I think this is our next car to cross the combo. Puts him very respectable 130.9. He's close to his teammate division, so at least he's still within this big group of cars that are all pretty much close to each other. Only a couple of tenths, not a big difference. As Charisma and a Mercedes coming back with a 29 flat. Now that's a good lap right there. That is a good lap from Charisma right there. So I'll be expecting him to be on pole at the end of all of this. We'll see. Axe, who I think he was sitting in the pit all the time, so he's just coming out of that big left-hander. And I think he doesn't have any damage. I think he's still good. So he's just letting everyone through. So I think Axe is still good to set at least one lap. You know, just one lap is all you need for just Q1. Go back with Bradley invalidates, so interesting. A lot of guys are coming out again. Is it full quality or did it turn into short? I actually did not notice. And I can't tell with this big yellow sectors in my way. And ooh, Division. I think Division lost it under the bridge, it looks like. Fortunately, Craig is about to start his lap. Billion invalidates. Alpine. Axe, I think he's starting his lap. But Bradley seems to have lost it through the S's. Alright, Bradley, don't worry. We come back on. We try again. Surprised to see how many people are coming out again. Is it actually short quality right now? I did not notice. If that's why I think everyone's coming out again. Finally, Q. Honestly, I still can't tell. Ooh, Monkey retires. Looks like he crashed out too. No one's really close to him except for Craig. Let's see if he can get us. Yep. Yeah, look like he just lost it. Coming out of Spoon. So Spoon getting a lot of people today. I've seen like at least 5 cars already spin out through that one corner alone. As Reese retired in the pit, and interesting to see this year. Okay, Promo Maxim coming along. Bradley, okay. I don't know what was that about. Bradley still has to set a time. Oh, there's still 4 minutes though. Still got a chance for one more. As Dubsy, I think, is one of the last cars to set at a time just yet. But he's on his lap now. And then, yeah, he is the only one on our flying lap, right over there. W gets it nice and steady. It's a very smooth lap from him, so it looks like it's going to be a good lap. And it really is with an Alfa Romeo. 132.2. I think the only person left to set a time in general is Bradley in a Mercedes. with around 2.5 minutes left. We have a couple more guys coming out again for another lap. Billion, who's on an invalid lap. X, who I think is done. Charisma, I think, is doing a second lap. Who else is close, more or less? Dubsy and mowing some grass. Out lap. Pretty much everyone's on an out lap or just starting their lap. So I'll just go with Charisma. Charisma's pretty much that first car of the group to settle time. A tire is still on track. Left behind by Monkey. Charisma's not going any faster, he's pretty much just equaling his previous time, so I wonder if it's just going to be another 29 flat or he's going to go even faster into the 28s. He crawled across the line and just barely faster, but very consistent times from Charisma. Still, no one really close to a 29 flat anyway, so Charisma looking really fast. That's all I'm gonna say. Charisma better be on pole. That's all I'm gonna say. I think Billion is our next car. It's 2/10 up on his time. So it's gonna be a good one. Ooh, Billion improves to a 131. Got a lap from him. Go on with Zampa. Zampa decides to come back in. Now it's Bradley's turn. Bradley doing a 133. Well, there's a lap there, so I think last person is Craig. I'm pretty sure it's an in lap. Yeah, so the last person is Craig in the McLaren. Let's see if he's also improving into 130R. He's a 10th and so up, so there is an improvement. Nice lap from Craig, puts him into a 130.5 right into P8. Super close times between everybody, so that is the end of, I'm pretty sure, Q1. But it looks like the race is going to be super close when we come to it. And it is short quality. Yeah, alright, so short quality. That makes sense. And again, we only have like 14 people, so like, full quality be boring. No offense. But yeah, Charisma is definitely on pole, yes! That's what I was hoping for. So we see Axe in P5 is the only one who's gonna start on mediums. So interesting strategy there. So again, it is apparently going to rain in the race after 15 minutes. what gives out first, the soft tires or the rain coming in. Either way, I think it's gonna be good. Now, normally, I would know how to do the little switch, the transitions, to at least get out the calendar or the standings. But I don't got that information on how to do that. And anyways, though, it already looks cloudy for the race, so it looks like it's gonna rain soon. So I wonder who's gonna be good in the rain, so to speak. Charisma's on pole, but does he have a dry setup or wet setup? So now we have already up from the host, and we're almost there. And then behind him, what can everyone else do? Just follow. Thank you, Craig, for the bits. For the 10 bits, highly appreciated. Can't wait to see what happens. Maxim spins it on the formation lap. We're already off to a good start. I'm tempted to make a prediction. I'm not one for predictions, I'm not good at them. But if I were to just say top 3, I'd honestly say probably Charisma P1, Payox for P2. And I'd probably, yeah, Bud. I'd say Bud for P3 too. We'll see what happens. I know Axe can get in the mix, so can Maxim. And then the guys bring up the rear too. Sometimes they can get up there. Don't sleep on them. Anyways, now that we finally lining up, we're almost to 5 lights. And wow, what a camera angle. What else can I? There we go. That is a better. Oh, it was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Let's see what kind of start everyone's getting. Looks like the Ferraris get an equal start. The Red Bull Maxim's already on Charisma. Charisma trying to defend. Everyone's keeping it clean. No contacts. Max still holding his position of P5. Just for a second there. Anyways, Billion or JG actually was trying to make a move on Billion. But Billion still keeping that P6. And it's another move from Axe. Axe is going on the inside of Bud. Bud trying to hold it, but he can't. And he might lose another position with Billion. Billion trying to take advantage. Wood can't pass him just yet, but Axe got through and now he's attacking Kings for P3. Axe is showing a little bit more speed now. Everybody's so close throughout this first lap. Axe really trying. Ooh! He gets really close, but he still got it. Oh, Billion. I think Billion just got past. No, he still didn't get past, but he might do the move now. Dropping all that ERS. Ooh, there's a bit of contact. Ooh, Billion keeps it. Ooh, that's a nice save from Billion, but now he's compromised. He compromised everybody behind him. Now Craig, JG, and another car whose name I can't see is Division and Zampa all closing back up, and it's a spin. Someone spun behind. It was Bradley. Monkey too, looked like he was involved. Oh, and probably Dubsy too. Oh man. Everyone's fighting really hard. Everyone's super close. A little tap might just send you. As we still have JG attacking Craig. Craig trying his best to hold on. Trying to keep in touch with his teammate. Go up ahead and see what's happening here. Bud and Axe still close to each other. Now the front pack is starting to separate just a bit. Now Charisma leading Maximum, who's leading Chaos Kings. One lap from DRS. That pack's slightly separating, going back down to order. Division is trying super hard right now to get past JG. And JG in that Red Bull, that's so OP through these S's. That's Charisma, he picks up his first penalty. Oh, Charisma's not looking too good now. Was another spin, I think it's Monkey, yep, Monkey spun again. Oh man, that sucks to be Monkey. Oh yeah, Division still trying. Everyone really close. The dirty air must be horrible to be behind. Especially when it's a train of like 4 cars. Ugh. When it's a pass up ahead. Ooh, it's Payox. Payox made a move into the chicane for P2. Maximum's attacking right back. It was a drag race. It was a drag race to tier turn 1. Ooh, who's gonna win that? Ooh, Payox. Yup. Cuts across this line and gets that move done beautifully, bro. Not much Maximum had to do there. Payox now up to P2. who's now going to be looking at Charisma. Charisma, who's just slightly ahead of that DRS range. Let's see if Paradox will climb that gap back. If he does, Charisma's going to be in trouble. And there's another move down here. It's JG. Ooh, I heard a bit of contact. Ooh. Division. Ooh, Billion has a moment. Oh, and he has to lose those 2 positions now. So Billion falling back just a bit, and now this Division trying to fight JG. Craig separating just a bit, just enough to cover himself off the DRS. As Division is trying to make a move now on JG. No DRS for JG, so I think Division is going to make the move now, and he does. Slips right past him. And he's up to P7 now. Oh, and I missed another move by Kings. He's gotten past Charisma already. Oh no. My bad. In any case, I honestly thought Charisma would have protected that space a little bit more. Oh no. Charisma's just outbreaking himself. He's just gone into the back of Kings. And now the range started to fall just now. Now Charisma's under attack by Maxim. Maxim backing off just a bit. As starting to rain. After 5 laps, it's starting to rain. Okay, Charisma can he at least keep up with Kings? Maxim with the advantage. Just getting close to Charisma. He's just sizing up the situation now. It's starting to rain. It's starting to become a question of how fast this rain is going to come down. As everyone's going to be thinking what lap is going to be the best lap to pit in for inters. It's almost that weather situation, but it's still dry for the most part. As this King's leading this race now after 7 laps. Charisma in for P2. Roman Maxim for P3, and Axe still keeping close with everybody. They're on the mediums in P4. I wonder how the pace of Axe is going to change now, as I know the soft tires are going to slowly come into that period of getting worn out. Maybe the mediums will have a bit more life in them as it's coming closer to rain. As now this is pretty much a train of 5 cars between P1 and 5. Axe. I think Budweiser too. Axe and Budweiser getting a penalty. There's another move here. And it's Craig. Craig defending his position against Division. Division trying to get past him now. So ooh, a lot of cars close. JG also trying to see if he can sneak in a move. So these guys will be fighting until that rain comes down. as division. Try to see what spot is going to be the best spot to make a move. There's another spin of Savage Hammy. But we'll keep an eye here on this battle, just in case. Both cars seem to struggle just a bit. Or is it DNF? The Savage Hammy. No, there's no one close by. Savage Hammy probably, I'm not too sure if he retired on track, but we'll see about that later. As division is all over Craig. Craig trying his best to hold on. Ooh, it's starting to rain a bit harder now. Is anyone gonna come in for inters? Ooh, Craig does, and so does division, so does JG. Oh, but Billion stays out. Billion couldn't double stack with Craig, so he's gonna have to do an extra lap. I think it's enters, yep. It's starting to get really wet now. It's starting to get really wet. Everyone's sort of struggling now for grip as Axe gets a little bit of a moment when he touches that curve, so if the curves are getting wetter, yeah, it's gonna be slippy. So now everyone's gonna have a tough time to make it back to the pits on time. Kings, who I know personally, his pace is good in the wet, and I personally know that. So he's already pulling a gap on Charisma. That it was a second when it was dry, but now it's extended to 2 seconds. Charisma just holding on though. I'll see everyone on the enters. Craig is catching up to Monkey, and the top pack is going over the bridge just now. So I was thinking that the guys who pitted just now for enters, they were probably going to catch up to this group, but I think there might be two. Ooh, Kings doesn't pit. Kings decides not to pit, as pretty much everyone else does. Charisma, Maxim, Axe, Bud. Ooh, okay. So that's an interesting choice by Payox. He decides to go out for one more lap when it's raining pretty sizable, pretty a lot now. Don't know how else to say it. It's raining, and it doesn't look like he's getting a whole lot of grip. So I wonder what happened there. As pretty much it's Maxim. So Maxim, who I think that pit window is 25 seconds. That means Kings has to maintain that gap. He doesn't. Well, let's see what happens. As it is in pretty much this case, everyone's running the enters. That is pretty much what it is wet track right now. Ooh, Charisma having a big lockup. I don't know if he was thinking of a move, but yeah, that gets him all over the place. And now Axe takes advantage, and that Axe up to the podium now. But Charisma just struggling just a bit. Payox Kings is coming into the pits now, and gap. So we'll see what happens. Is Kings gonna be able to hold on to P1, or is Maxim gonna jump? The Ferrari crew is done. As Kings moving into pit lane. King's already out, and Maxim just coming. So no, wasn't close enough. So Payox King's maintaining his lead of 2.5 seconds now in the wet race. Well, I might know how this race might end now. But we'll see, anything can happen. We're not halfway, we're almost there. But more things can still happen. Let's see. As Charisma is trying to get P3 back again. Charisma's thinking about those dives, but ooh, Axe goes deep on the brakes and he gets pretty wide exit, but ooh, Axe getting the advantage from the top speed out of the exit. Charisma just hanging on though, is super close. Charisma with the advantage of that Merc power. Ooh, Axe. Right on the limit of that car, and ooh, it goes deep again. Charisma having to back off just a bit. Now back on the battery, but did he probably let go a little bit too much? I think he did, yeah. So Charisma trying to fight Axe for another lap now. And some other close gaps happening here is Billion trying to pass Division defense. Battle for P7 here. There's a Monkey in the pits, and oh, looks like he got damaged from somewhere. Oh, it's a tough break for Monkey. Rally 2 has also been lapped, I think, by Payox now. It was another tough day. JG also, who's kind of fallen behind. So there's Amcon. There's some couple tough days around here. As Billion tries to get past Division. The same thing is happening with Charisma and X. So coming onto the main straight, I wonder if Charisma is going to be any closer now. You could probably have him, but no, not quite. Still not close enough. X just not getting to grips with the car. Which, but he's definitely on a limit. But Charisma can just bring out a little bit more pace, get a little bit closer. Could probably go for a move again into turn 1. Billion continues to follow Division. That's the thing, when it rains, it makes it even harder to pass on this track. This track isn't even an easy one to pass, even in the dry. So once it starts raining, it is hard. It's hard. I think that's why setup is so important here. Like, what do you prioritize? Do you prioritize downforce for sector 1? Is ooh, Charisma gets a lockup and almost taps Axe. That was almost a collision right there. But Charisma having to regroup after now. As Kings is extending his gap. Not surprised. Up to 4 seconds now. It's still X trying to follow Maxim. And Charisma, the same, trying to follow X. Million as well is also following pretty much the same kind of train with Division. So despite the gaps being real close with some people, not a whole lot going on now. What I was kind of saying, and since it's so hard to pass, everyone kind of just settles in, kind of just hopes that the other guys make a mistake or something, which kind of sucks because it kind of just ruins the value of even playing the game. There's another spin. Is Zampa. Zampa taking a spin. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, it just kind of ruins the value of just playing the game, you know? Because if I just wanted to play a game where I just wanted to wait to get the right opportunity, something like that, I play something else like, I don't know, like Agent 47, something like that. Like a stealth game where you have to wait to do the objective. Like here in a racing game, you should be able to follow close to other people, be able to make some moves. Carrizos tries to make another move and doesn't get it right. So that's the things that happen. But it does make for a challenge at least. Knowing that the only types of moves that can work when you're trying to overtake people are like the real crazy ones. The ones you gotta brake super deep or think of a weird line outside. You know, something like that. I think even the rain is settling in too. I don't think it's gonna get worse. It looks like it's pretty much staying as is. Charisma getting a touch of grass for some reason. But there might be something going on now. Axe is a lot more closer to Maxim. But it's gonna be close enough here. It's gaining, but can't get there. Carrizos also struggling to get close. Axe as well can't really get close to Maxim either. As now there's finally some moves going on here. It's Craig on Division. Ooh. Craig just muscling out Division. Gets his position back. So I think it looked like Division passed Craig and then Craig passed him back. English. But now there's some fights going on, at least. Million not too far off. Division is putting a good amount of pressure on Craig. Not too much separating them. The gaps are really close here too. Axe is gonna go for something, and oh, this is safety car, virtual safety car. Anyone dead? Who's dead? a virtual safety car, and Craig decides to come into the pit. Okay. But why was there a virtual safety car though? No one crashed. So that's interesting. So that kind of froze up the fights that were happening just now. I mean, there's still like 10 laps left, so it's still gonna go on. So hopefully no one gets a drive-through. Oh, Craig does decide to pit, so I wonder is our fresh enter is going to up the pace now? We will see. And that effectively means division is passed through for P6 for the time being, and Billion, who's still attempting to fight division for that. And going back up to our top pack, Charisma and Axe were super close to Maxim just now. I wonder if the same thing is gonna happen again. Maxim having to defend from Axe. Ooh, Axe! Axe having a wobble. Wobbles the car just a bit, probably frustrated just a bit. Axe trying his hardest to get past from Maxim now. As Payox is just continuing to extend his gap. Up to 5 seconds now. Charisma 2. Oh, Axe! Oh, these two guys. These guys keep having these little moments. Something's gonna happen. I don't want to jinx nobody. I know everyone's pushing super hard. Gap's kind of extended now. Axe fell back from Formula. Formula trying to run away now. Charisma's trying to get back in the rhythm. Billion still trying to follow division. This is Craig making his way up the field now, just catching up with Zampa. We go back up here as Axe getting really close to Maxim, almost touching his diffuser, but now he gets a lot. He's gonna be close now. So I think Axe, he might just do it. He's gonna look. Still can't do it from Maxim, just defending really well from Axe. Axe just needs a bit more power out of that Alpine, and he would probably get that move done. Right now Maxim just holding on. Perez is just waiting and waiting for Axe to make a mistake or something. Well, a couple of these guys kind of extend the track a bit. Wonder how many penalties each of them have. I'll just let the penalty situation be. As Charisma's go. Ooh, this is the closest he is. Ooh, Axe! Axe having a lot of wheel spin and having to drop now. He's dropped from Charisma, and Charisma's up to the podium places again. I wonder if Axe is gonna come back from this, but oh man. It was close. Charisma was really close to him, but I don't think there was any touching or anything like that. I think Axe just lost it. Simple as that. Everyone's extending the track, jeez. And everyone's going deep too. Payock's still in the lead up to 6 seconds now. Billion not getting close enough to division. You know, this must really suck for Axe's driver, his avatar. Because it's raining, and his driver is just getting a face full of rain slamming into him at like 180 miles an hour. No visor, no protection, just a head socket, just out there in the open. No glasses either, so you can just have your eye sockets just balls out. I'll give it to Codemasters. That was a kind of a funny helmet that they added. Cruz is getting really close to Maxim now. These two guys, tier 2 teammates. Cruz in the Merc, Maxim in the Red Bull. No move getting done, they're just following each other. But still keeping close of each other. So I wonder how much of this has helped Kings to pretty much just extend that gap as much as he is right now. No, Maxim and Charisma are pushing, so is Axe. But I wonder if anyone could have maybe kept up with that pace. Ooh, Maxim. That was a big drop off of speed there from Maxim. Charisma having to react really fast and just get on the brakes. Oh, I wonder what was that about. There's perfect opportunity for Charisma now, because now that allows him to get on him. He's on the inside for 130R. Maxim having to base. He's gonna try and move. Sorry about that, guys. Just a screen freeze, but at least I'm still here. At least the stream is still going, so yeah, anyways. Well, Charisma gets up to P2 now. Payock 7 seconds up the road. And there's another yellow happening somewhere. Oh, the green off. Zappa gets another penalty. The JG falls down just a bit more. And Billion seems to have fallen back from division as well. So division pretty much in no man's land. 19 seconds back from pretty much everybody else. So, our only group of cars, Axe, Maxim, and Charisma. As Budweiser is slowly catching up to his group now, so things not over just yet. think Charisma is starting to separate now from Maxim and Axe. He's got a big, I don't want to say big, but it's bigger than what it used to be. There's a bigger gap. Max is still trying to follow close from Maxim. Maxim makes an error, but recovers well. Five laps to go. And it's pretty much a battle for P2. Couple guys with penalties, some without. I think Axe is really concentrating now to get past from Maxim now. He's been getting closer. He carries so much more speed through 130R, and he carries it all the way to the last chicane. Outbreaks Maxim. Ooh, but Maxim's gonna get the superior traction. But Axe not giving up yet. Decides to go for the outside. Ooh, it's gonna be close. From Maxim just keeping P3 by inches now. I wonder if he's gonna be able to handle 4 more laps of constant pressure from Axe. Really all over him now. As Charisma's he's pretty much ran away now from this group. He's gone, he's free. He's using that free air to his advantage now. Axe, ooh, is he gonna think of a move in a hairpin? No. Too tight, but oh, can he? Ooh, no, just too wet. Just too wet on that line. But it was a nice attempt. There's constant pressure like this that might just get him P3 right now. Axe. That battery. Judging from his steering wheel, it looks like he has quite an amount. Ooh, looking to the same move again, but gets on the grass. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, it's a 3-second time penalty. Yeah, Axe might have to give that back now. Oh, it's a bit of lag from my part, maybe from Axe. But now Budweiser just came through and he's taking P4 from Axe. Budweiser coming out of nowhere. He was catching up to the group and now took advantage of Axe and got him for P4. So now from Maxim's gonna have to defend from Budweiser. Budweiser, I think he might. Now he's gonna start putting pressure on him now. So it's a battle for the podium. Few laps left. I know some of you guys have penalties, but let's not find out just yet. Let's just see what happens after they all cross the line. Axe is getting a touch of that grass, slowing that car down, killing his momentum just a bit. Budweiser is on the all attack trying to chase down Maxim. Maxim, who doesn't have much to defend with, but is still keeping a good gap. Axe might have Budweiser though. Let's see what he does. He's using, but he's not getting close enough. A little bit of frustration from Axe probably. One of the things I kind of didn't notice until now is the fact that Charisma is cutting that gap from him to Kings. And it's coming down pretty fast. He's really pushing. Although you know that even if he does catch up with that penalty and then 2 laps left, oh man. But at least you can stay on the podium. That would be good. Anyways, back for this fight for what's pretty much P3. Axe still trying to get past Budweiser. Budweiser not having any chance to get a break right now. To go. I'm sure Axe is thinking about just really just sending it. Oh, he wants to go to the outside, but Bud is just blocking that lane. Axe is gonna have to do something different if he wants to get past. Everyone else is running some quiet races. JG fighting Zampa for P8. Zampa with a penalty of some sort, so. Oh, but this is looking good though. Ooh, side by side. Does anyone gonna tap out? No, they all both keep it in. JG gets past Zampa around the outside. Monkey is also trying to come in for the party too. Gate. Heading down to almost the last lap. Axe doesn't have a lot more chances left. Payox just started the last lap of the race, so Axe can do something about it. He's gonna have to unleash all his battery. He's gonna have to send it. He's catching. Ooh, Axe sends it, gets on the curb, and ooh, those curves are dangerous. It could really spin you out, but he gets P4 from Bud. Bud not having anything to respond with. And Axe is through. Oh, but that kind of finding did let Maxim to keep P3. And depending on the penalty situation, we'll see how much Marty jumps. Back over here though, JG kind of separated from Zampa. Monkey still trying to chase Zampa. And then, as we have Charisma finally catched up to Kings, but Kings with no penalties, I think still easily wins this race. I think if Charisma had passed Maxim a lot more earlier, maybe there was a chance. But as we come to the last chicane, It's Chaos Kings in the Ferrari winning the 4th round of RPL in Japan. A lovely race from him as Charisma crosses the line. Hopefully he doesn't have too many penalties, but I think Charisma's safe for P2. Solid drive from Charisma. Maximum in P3. Axe coming now. Ooh, some crashes at the end, but Maxim keeps P3, and that's our top 3 for the podium. Chaos Kings, Charisma, and Formula Maxim, with Budweiser jumping Axe on penalties. So now we have Division coming across, crashing, no wheel. Oh, what happened to the rest of the cars? Did they disappear? Alfa Romeo misses the Aston. And that's alright. I think it was the last thing, so still fighting. Zampa and Monkey. Zampa and Monkey still fighting. So, one last fight. One last go. Monkey with a lot of battery, so I wonder, is Monkey just gonna send it? Ooh, Zampa goes wide. Zampa also opens up the door, but Zampa tries to stay in. Oh, it was Monkey on the last corner of the race. P9. Does he keep that? I wonder if he kept that position, but man. Okay, man. That was an enjoyable race. Our driver of the day division. Well done. Alright, that's nice. Our race winner, Chaos Kings. So guys, I'm just about to invite everybody into the party for interviews. Stick around as I invite everybody and make sure to get the race director. Alright, cool. So I am just about to invite everybody now. Yep. When you come in, tick that box. I don't know. I mean, usually there's a box. No, you guys can't?
I could set the stream. Yeah, I can't make the visualization. You can't? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Can you watch the stream and you can add switch because I can't? Well, I've taken the box in the party. I'll check now. I don't mean that. I mean, you stop streaming. I can't hear the vision.
No, and my division connections just sucks. Anyways. Oh, there you go. Maybe try that. Anyways, so I'm gonna just start off. Now. And yeah, Payox, you won the race. So did you even tick the box? Damn, there's no box at all. Or maybe I had to do something like reset.
said that previously as well. It's a bit selfish in my opinion, Division. Yeah. Says that Nitral sweat.
Mm,
Why don't we just restart the party? Nah, it's streams off in it.
yeah, even Craig's saying, oh, he can't hear us. Or all of you guys.
Teams on, so if you restart the party. Wait, everyone leave and. That's what I'm saying. Restart again.
Or should I just start a new party, yeah? Twitch. You kinda love Twitch. Alright. Invite everybody again. No?
Nah,
Oh, wow.
it's done it.
Well then, in that case, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not on there. Yeah, it's not coming on. Ah, I can't take more.
Oh, great.
Sorry, guys, for messing that. First it was the lead rate, now it's this.
Right, so apparently, they don't have any boxes to tick. So that's either my problem or that's just Twitch. I don't know which one. So, I mean, unless I just, I don't know, end it or something.
No, don't end it.
Yeah.
Help you.
Me, I'm just commentating, bro. Exactly. Anyways, bye everybody. No interviews. Bye.